Okay, welcome back guys here on Thursday morning. Starting with announcements again. If you haven't subscribed, tell your friends, pass it along guys. Our goal is to try to hit 100 subscribers so that way we can get our own YouTube URL guys. So pass it on, subscribe, make sure that you're chiming in guys on the thread, post your times, post your rounds, post comments to keep working on that digital community. Pass it over to Chris here for the workout now.
Alright guys, so today we have an EMOM 20. So this is building off of last week's EMOM. We're going to be doing some of the same skills so you guys notice the progressions as we go. You get better at it. You might be able to challenge yourself, maybe do a couple more reps than you did the previous week. So it's a 20-minute EMOM. The first minute you're doing 10 to 20 alternating handstand shoulder taps. We will be going over some progressions for those shoulder taps. The goal here for the first minute, you want to look at about 20 to 40 seconds of work. You don't want to be going beyond that with the shoulder taps. As we alternate from side to side on the shoulder taps, you're going to want to focus on maintaining that tight core. So that's the first thing that's going to go as soon as you start trying to do those shoulder taps. So that's what we're trying to accomplish there in that first minute. The second minute, we're going for some gorilla rows. We are also going to be going over that in the demo in a little bit. Same kind of rules apply here. 20 to 40 seconds of work. You're going to get yourself some rest before you get into the next minute, which is a 20 to 30 second wall facing handstand hold. We did this exact same progression last week. So essentially, if you did 20 or 25 seconds last week, maybe try to bump it up a little bit. See if you're getting a little bit better. Challenge yourself a little bit more as you go, as we go with that movement. In the fourth minute, we're doing 10 to 20 shoot-throughs, also known as pass-throughs. I know last week after we did those pass-throughs in the workout, I was feeling quite tender in the upper body for a couple days. We haven't done those in a little while. Kind of, some of our members told us that it reminded them of the way back olden days, 2010, 2009 days. So that was kind of cool to see in here. One difference here, it's a big difference. We have 10 to 20 to do, which is a lot. However, we are not adding the push-up and the dip. So that changes it significantly. It's more of core control, upper body stability that we're working on. We will demo those as well, guys, in the workout and how you can do them at home. So I'll pass it off to Eddie here for the afterburner.
A little bit more core exercise on the afterburner again, guys. 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, 3 rounds. It's going to be a good core activation here. We're starting off with V-sits. We'll go over progressions. If you can't do V-sits, go to jackknives. 20 seconds of V-sits, then 20 seconds off. Then 20 seconds in the Deadbug for your toe touch. 20 seconds off, 20 seconds of sit-ups. Play with progressions in pike position or have your heels on the floor. Finishing off with 20 seconds of that plank position before you take that 20-second break and before you start round number 2 and 3. Okay, so again, another core blaster here. Hopefully you're starting to feel that core getting stronger, that midline getting stronger, so you can carry over into your movements in your workout. We're going to go on to the warm-up next, guys, so we'll see you then.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. We are going for our warm-up today, which is 3 rounds of 45 seconds of work and then 15 seconds of rest. So 9 minutes total, got some built-in rest there. First movement we're going to go over is the walkouts. So for these walkouts, Yash will demonstrate by showing us some. We are also known as an inchworm. We are not going to be doing a push-up for today, and we're also just going to walk until you're in that plank position and then walk back out of it. We want you guys to just keep going for the 45 seconds. So you can actually notice here, Yash is going at a little bit of a faster pace here. Standing up at the top every time, plank at the bottom, standing back up. We want to get that heart rate going for these, so we built them in for a little bit of speed here as well as that hamstring stretch. After we're done that, we're going for alternating single-legged deadlifts. Again, this is a good balance drill, so you don't want to add too much speed here. You just want to go at a nice and comfortable pace and you're alternating side to side, trying to keep your glutes, so your butt nice and tight on that back leg. So if you watch Yash from the side view, his heel is raising up at about the same rate as his shoulders are coming down. So you kind of want to look like a lever, where that leg is completely straight all the way through that upper body. After you're done doing those for 45 seconds, we are just taking it to the ground for a static hold. So we're doing a plank. So you're going to be at the top of the push-up, you're going to keep that rib cage in, butt nice and tight, and if you want to face the side view here, Yash, you can see that the low back is nice and flat here, the core is nice and tensioned up. So we're doing today's plank from the top of the push-up. So also notice how the shoulder is just a little bit ahead of that wrist. So that's another thing that we're looking for. After that 45-second hold, another 15-second break, of course, and then we're gonna get into either bent over rows or T-raises. So we'll show you the rows first. For today, we're gonna use a plate. So some of you guys picked up a plate from us already. You might have plates at home, great prop for this movement. So Yash is just gonna fold forward. Notice again, slight bend in the knee. He feels some tension in the hamstrings right now, and the back's nice and flat. You're gonna pull that plate in towards your chest. Really think about squeezing those shoulder blades together and keeping those elbows close to each other, so you don't want them flaring out. And for 45 seconds, you're just gonna come up and back down. Notice how he's pausing just for like not even a full second at this top range of motion. He's just doing that to make sure he feels those shoulder blades engaging and those back muscles tensioning up. If you guys don't have a prop for those bent over rows, or if you find more benefit to your T-raises, we're going to show you what those look like. So Yash is going to start off on the ground, head and neck neutral, facing the ground. His hands are just slightly hovering over the ground into a perfect T shape with his body. He's going to raise the arms up as high as he can, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Notice how he's turning those thumbs to face upwards here. So that's going to help him externally rotate the shoulder and lat, and it's going to help him engage those muscles between the shoulder blades. Giving us a thumbs up, everybody. We'll see you for the workout.
Welcome back, guys. We're going to start off with the movement standards here for the EMOM, starting with the wall facing shoulder tap. So you want to pick a wall, an area for a wall, guys. You want to walk up the wall, get as close as possible to the wall. The goal here is always keep that midline engaged, get straight from ankles to wrist, a straight line. From there, you move on to that shoulder tap. So you're going to go side to side. If you do not feel comfortable, you can bring your body a little bit lower so you're not upright as much. You pick your progression. You still do that shoulder tap. Working your way even lower if you need to get into the push-up position. You can work on shoulder taps there. If you're in the push position, watch how much you're rotating your hips. Try not to rotate much. Keep that core and the hips stable to build off that strength to eventually get into that upright position. From there, minute number 2, you have 10 to 20 gorilla rows. So we're going to use pain cans here today, guys. So, the gorilla row, you're in that wide stance, almost that sumo stance. From there, flat back, you're going to roll that pain can or object up, then you're lower as you switch side. Notice how he drives the elbow up towards the ceiling. That's going to help him activate his upper back muscles on that row. Again, you're doing 10 to 20 in that minute that you're working. Okay? From there, you're moving back to the wall for a handstand hold. For those working towards freestanding handstand hold, your progression to face the wall is for sure to learn where your body is in space, keeping your body nice and tight. If you want to work towards your handstand, feel free to start looking at your hands, okay? Pick that progression again that you're comfortable being in that upright position. You can kick into it as well. The last movement you're going to be doing is those pass-throughs, those shoot-throughs for 10 to 20 repetitions. We're using chairs here again. You didn't do them on the weekend. Chairs, something that's high enough that allows you to shoot those legs through, shoot them back. So the hard part is when you go back. When you go forward, it's easy to keep that core engaged. So when you shoot back, you gotta engage those hip flexors. Make sure that the hips don't sag and you don't drag your feet. Okay? If you're dragging your feet, go up higher. If you're not dragging your feet, progress it by finding objects that take you lower to the floor. Okay? Hopefully you have a good workout here, 20-minute workout, working on movements from previous week, trying to progress it. Enjoy the workout.
Okay, welcome back everybody for the afterburn. For today, we are doing 3 rounds of 20 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So we want you to be moving at a pretty quick pace here. Don't think at max intensity, but try to get moving at a quicker pace for the full 20 seconds. It's a 1-to-1 rest ratio, so as the rounds go on, of course, your core is going to get a little bit more and more tired. That's where the magic happens. So, first movement of the day is the V-sits. I'm just going to show you guys some scales for the V-sit building up to it. So the first one is, if the V-sits are too hard for you, just go with a sit-up, but go for a sit-up with a pike position, so your legs are going to be out straight. Right now, Yash does not have an ab mat or a towel rolled up for his lower back. For the arch support, try both, guys. If you can get away with without it, go for that, but it's definitely helpful to use that towel as well, so up to you guys where you want to go there. If you are ready for the next progression, that would be a jackknife. So in a jackknife, Yash is going to start in that hollow body position, so legs slightly off the ground, shoulder blades off the ground, feeling those abs, and then you're going to bring your knees in towards the chest. Okay, you can also keep your arms down the whole time if those are too tough for you, and just keep the arms down. That makes it a little bit easier, so that's another progression. Finally, let's get into that V-sit. So for the V-sit, it's much like a jackknife, except your legs stay straight the whole time. He's bringing his hands up to meet his toes the entire time. And that would be your V-sit. After that, we're going for Deadbug Toe Touches. So starting off in that Deadbug, legs are straight, pointing up in the air, feet are nice and flat at the top. His shoulder blades are starting off on the ground, and he's rolling those shoulder blades off the ground to try to make contact with his toes. You might not get all the way up, you might not actually touch the toes here, that's okay, just roll the shoulder blades off the ground for that progression is good enough. Next movement is sit-ups. We showed you guys sit-ups from the pike position. Now we're not going to go from the pike, we're going to bring the heels in towards the butt. Notice how Yash is using his arms to actually gain some momentum on the way up. This will help you build speed. Strongly recommend you do that. It'll make it easier for you to get more reps. Finally, guys, we're going for the 20-second plank hold. For the plank hold, we are going in the warm-up. Earlier today, we went from the hands. Now we're going to go from the forearms. So same position, rib cage is down. Really focus on engaging those abs. So flex those abs the whole time you go for this position and keep your butt nice and tight. Enjoy the afterburn. I'm sure your abs will thank you for it later.